be out partying and having a really good time instead of being at a high school listening to a gorgeous chorus, to a talent. Doing some really talented actors. We know you're going to have a wonderful time, ladies and gentlemen. To begin the program, it's my pleasure to introduce the coordinator of this affair, and of many other affairs in her life. The coordinator of student. You like that, huh? The coordinator of student affairs in the High School of Humanities, Mrs. Judith Weintraub.
I would like to welcome you to the Winter Arts Festival of the High School for the Humanities. You will be treated to a celebration of performing and dramatic arts this evening, performed by the Drama Club under the able direction of Mr. Alan Fleisig, the chorus, the band. There will be an intermission during which time you will be able to view the art displayed on the walls of the lobby and the first floor. We invite you to have refreshments, and please buy raffle tickets sold by the PTA. The prizes are a trip around New York Harbor, dinner for two, and a case of wine. And without further delay, I give you Mr. Ron Steward and the
roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. And everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe. To make a season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep at night. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase from kids to 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you.
Huh? I love the spotlight.
Yes, we know that.
What exactly? We have stage lights on? Okay. What exactly is the art of the actor? What exactly does an actor do? Well, of course, for people who don't know, the first thing that comes to their mind is, boy, how did you memorize all those lines? And that's how it begins, certainly with the lines. But there's a lot more than that. Oh, well, we're going to tell you. Ultimately, the job of the actor is to take a scene from a play and make it real, make it believable, make it breathe. Make you, the audience, believe that there never was a scene written, that what you're watching is happening for the very first time. He does this through his use of his voice, his body, and all the past experiences he's had that help him relate to that moment. In the first piece, you're going to see a monologue performed by Phil Call. A young man who hasn't spoken to his father in many years because of a wall they built between each other, a situation many of us can identify with, tries to explain to his friends how this situation came about and how much he'd like to fix it. It all begins with an actor alone on stage with his words and his instrument. Phil Call.
It takes many incidents to build a wall between two men, brick by brick. Sometimes you're not aware of a building in the wall. Sometimes you are, just not strong enough or willing enough to kick it down. And sometimes it starts very early. It did with my father and me. Very early. And it becomes a pattern that's so hard to break. It's like brick and mortar. As strong as any wall my father's ever built. Time wouldn't level it. It would dead. I'm not sure if my father ever remembered one such incident. My mom sat at home. She watched supper together later. And my dad rushed out the door and down to the schoolyard. The first game he'd ever come to. I hadn't reminded my father of it. I was afraid that he would show up and embarrass me. 12 years old and ashamed of my old man. Ashamed of his dialect, ashamed of his dirty overalls, ashamed of his bruised fingers with the fingernails lined with dirt, and ashamed of his teeth as yellow as old ivory. And most of all, I was ashamed of his lunch pail. It's his sign, a symbol of a working man. No, I wanted a doctor for a father, a lawyer, at least a fireman, not a carpenter. No, that wasn't good enough. My mom sat home, she darned her socks, and she watched supper in the oven for later. I remember stepping up to bat. It was the last of the night. Game was tied. No one on base. And there he was, sitting over on the third base line, grinning and waving and gesturing to the man beside him and showing his teeth. But I pretended not to see him. I just turned and faced the pitcher, pretended concentration. And angry at myself, I swing hard on the first pitch, and there was a hollow crack and the ball shot low in the shortstop's head for a double. The next batter bunted, and I made third. And he was a few feet away now, my father, but I still refused to acknowledge him. And when the ball bounced between the catcher's legs and home screen, I slid home and I won the game. And as our crowd broke up and our team stampeded out of the schoolyard, with our cleats clicking blue sparks along the sidewalk, I looked back once through the wire fence to see my father slumped over or sitting on the now empty bench alone, just staring at his feet between the cinders. Just staring. My father never mentioned the game or even being there when we got home that night. He just went to bed unusually early.
If you add a second actor, you have a scene. Instead of a monologue, it's dialogue. Yeah. A scene is basically a tug of war between two characters. In this particular scene, we're going to see a starving actor and a starving writer, Fred. The actor's job, the actor's art, is to find interesting ways of presenting this struggle. Watch our actors as they have this made-up tug of war that must be made realistic. The scene we're going to see, sober up, whereas the crazy writer friend wants to get his other friend to sort of lighten up. The scene again, is Goodnight Gracie. The actors are Galen Fries and Adam Sanford. Goodnight Gracie.
What's next?
Excuse me, do you know what time it is? Wait. Before you say anything, I got something important to tell you. What are you doing in my apartment, Steve? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Okay, Jenny let me in. She went to pick up her dress. How'd the audition go?
Never mind.
Jerry, it doesn't matter. Not now, please. Wait to hear what I got to tell you. Come on, ask me what it is.
Not now.
Come on, I haven't told anybody yet. Jenny will be back, Bobby will be here, we'll be leaving for the reunion. Come on.
Where's my chunky turkey soup?
Soup? Soup? Who cares about soup?
Where's my chunky turkey soup?
I ate it. It was delicious. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You ate my chunky turkey soup?
Yes, I was all alone. I was hungry and excited, and I wanted to celebrate. And here was this little can crying out to me, take me, open me, eat me, I'm yours!
In my apartment, Steve, in my kitchen, in my cabinet, I have the following items.
And you know why I was so excited?
3 cans of chunky beef soup, 3 cans of chunky vegetable soup, and 3 cans of split pea and ham soup, and 7 cans of SpaghettiOs. Are you listening?
What are you doing? Rehearsing a monologue.
Early this morning, before I left my apartment, I looked in my kitchen, in my cabinet, and I made certain there was at least 1 can of chunky turkey soup remaining, and I hid it behind all the other objects. Why did I do this, you ask?
10, 9, 8,
I did this
7.
because, as you know, chunky turkey soup is extremely hard to locate in this part of the city. And also because I happen to like it. In fact, I love it. Why do I like chunky turkey soup? I can't honestly tell you why I love chunky turkey soup. All I know is,
Hey, thanks so much for coming. We would have appreciated hearing something from Shakespeare, but this gives us a damn fine idea of a count. Believe me, if a part should get it off, all I know is I love it.
it is dependable. It is there for me. It's the only thing I can be certain of, filled with a world of uncertainty. Besides, I don't think the motion of love has to be explained. Do you agree?
Are you okay? Do you agree? My God, it was only a can of soup.
Only a can of soup. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Guess what word you left out?
I have no idea.
Take a guess.
I don't know.
Guess.
I don't know.
What's the word you left out?
It wouldn't be swordfish, would it? Mine! The word is mine! Mine! It was only my can of soup. You were really angry.
Oh, you can tell. Seriously, me being an actor, it is important for me to recognize such things. Tell me, Steve, how can you really be sure I'm angry?
All right, put down the pot.
Oh, you want me to put down the pot? Oh, I'll put down the pot, Steve. I'll put down the pot. Do you really want to see me put down this pot?
Stop it, you sound just like Jackie Gleason.
Don't ever tell me I sound like Jackie Gleason!
I'm sorry, that was the wrong thing to say.
Won't ever say that again.
I'm sorry.
Now I've got headache.
It's my fault.
I know it's your fault.
I said that.
Don't say another word, please.
I only
Don't say another word, please. I've got to relax. God, help me relax.
May I make an observation?
Do you know why you're in so much trouble there?
It's because you're tense. People find it very hard to feel at ease in the presence of someone who's unnaturally tense. You know what your body says to the average person? It says tension.
Do you realize what the...
Why don't you listen to me? Because I'm your friend.
What's the matter?
The boss giving you more static by taking off to go to auditions?
Don't you see I've got a lot on my mind? It is more than just a job or an audition that's bothering me.
Of course I can see that. I'm not insensitive. Will you just let me tell you what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes. Want a beer?
Sure. Fine. Thanks. Okay. Now, you know the girl with the red hair who comes into the bookstore where I work? Miriam? Well, she knows I'm a writer. And she said that she doesn't know why she never thought of it before, but this morning she said that if I ever come up with an outline to a TV comedy, she's got contacts with Norman Lear and can get him to read it. You believe this? Norman Lear, producer of All in the Family, Mary Hartman, right? Okay, now, by some strange coincidence, what do you suppose I have been working on in complete secrecy for the past 2 months? A completely original TV series in which, now hold on to your seat, I have modeled the main character after you. I even gave him your name. His name is Jerry. One day it just comes to me. A TV series about a group of people from the very first TV generation, born and raised early atomic age, whose lives have gone nowhere, whose dreams have been shattered, who view themselves as hopeless failures, or at best historical curiosities, but don't have the slightest idea about what to do about it. I mean, I firmly believe that the time is right for something like this. It cannot miss. Do you see what I'm getting at? When the show is picked up, guess who I'm going to recommend for the part? There'll be no way they can turn you down. Well, what do you think?
I hate to tell you this, Steve.
Tell me what?
Again? You're fantasizing.
No, I'm not fantasizing again. You're wrong. What I'm writing now is the cumulative result of everything that's happened to me the past 10 years. I know it. This is it. Okay, maybe it sounds a little pretentious, but I firmly believe I have finally achieved some form of maturity as an actor.
Maturity, Steve?
Don't you appreciate what I was trying to do for you? I thought it would make you laugh.
Thank you for the great success.
Hey, don't tell me you don't remember this. I found it in a box in my closet last week. You used to have one too. Don't you remember in grammar school, we used to go watch the Ernie Kovacs show over at Bobby's house. And they had this group called the Nairobi Trio, just 3 guys to dress up in gorilla suits. So the 3 of us went out and bought these masks.
We are 30 years old!
So what?
God, don't you know why I feel so sorry for you?
You know I do. It's been 15 years since Ambrose died. But to me, he was always so much more than just a parakeet.
You are silly! You are a silly man. There's no other word for it. Silly! All right, I admit it. I'm a stupid man. You want to know what? I'd rather be a stupid man than a silly man. Because a stupid man, he at least tries. A stupid man cares. A stupid man has, in his own stupid way, integrity. How can a silly man ever try? How can a silly man ever care? How can a silly man have integrity? Or,
Oh, don't stop now. This is a much better speech than the one about the soup.
God damn it, Steve!
Does it amuse you to watch my mind turn to a piece of Swiss cheese? Does it?
Bah!
Sometimes an actor is lucky enough to get a part that's just right for him. In our next scene, we have 3 young girls in high school playing 3 young girls in high school. Shouldn't be too tough. The play is called Vanities. In this scene, we meet 3 young high school cheerleaders who aren't particularly extremely bright, but they're real psyched about tonight's pep rally. This pep rally is taking place in the 60s, on the same day coincidentally, that JFK was assassinated. Oh. But that doesn't, we don't have to care about that right now. The 60s may have been 27 years ago. 27 years ago? 27, forget it. The 60s may have been a long time ago, but teenage girls haven't changed very much. As you'll see, as we see Mia Santiago, Alma Carrion. I'm glad Alma invited her fan club, and Vanessa Spina in the 1960s comedy, Humanities.
do is just sit there and listen until some sopranos are sick, and they never listen. And you and I will do the family movies together. Mary, you run by the newspaper and tell them to do a story on the football game. I want to announce the theme before someone else steals it.
All right, and you ask the guys if they want to come over to Cameron's house tonight. I'll ask Jim and see if it's okay. And then I'll start a lie to tell my mother.
Can you get the car tonight?
No, I can't get the car. You'll have to get a ride with someone else. Besides, if I take my car and Jim takes his car, then we'll have 2 cars.
I'll get Jarvis' car. He's got to steal the hotel. And I'll take you both up, and then we'll end up with an extra car.
Good thing. Great! Last week I left my parents' car out in the field all night. They practically killed me.
You see that all night?
Yes.
All right, you guys. Let's make this the best pep rally of the year. We just got to get those kids to care about the team. Okay, we've got a minute or two, so let's get into 2, 4, 6, 8. Gratitude, fight, fight, fight. Okay. Right, you girls? And 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Tigers! Tigers! Yay, Tigers! Hit 'em in the left side, hit 'em in the right side. Fight, fight, fight. Hit 'em in the belly, hit 'em in the head. Kill those cougars, dead, dead, dead.
Please go to your homes immediately.
What is he talking about?
I repeat, go to your homes immediately.
Oh, I hate homeroom.
Students, we have a report, and only a report that, excuse me,
I bet somebody stole something from the lunchroom again. This school is full of thieves.
students, I am sad to announce that the president has been shot.
The president of the student council has been shot.
Please, the president was gunned down in Dallas.
Dallas, I just saw him in Weintraub.
If this report is true, all students will be dismissed for the rest of the day.
Well, what about the pep rally?
In any case, the football game will take place tonight as planned.
Thank God.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back. We'll be back with more scenes later on, but right now, we turn the next part of the program over to our incredible chorus and their conductor.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed with the program as printed, we omitted one of the members of the original group. I'd like to do that now. Carol of the Bells, featuring Matthew Mandel Sullivan. We will have Stephen Johnson on Sweet Love.
What?
Yeah, look at that Steve.
Oh, yeah.
out of the house.
That's right.
She is a real trooper. She called me today. She had bad nasal laryngitis. She said, I've worked hard. I want to do what I'm supposed to do. And I said, come in. We'll see if it works. The throat's not cooperating. She sings beautifully. I invite you next time to hear her.
Steward and his chorus. No, I didn't tell you to give the spot to them. We have two spots. Relationships. The last song the chorus just sang, we've only just begun, is about relationships, and ironically enough, our first scene is about the beginning of young love, the beginning of a relationship. One of the hardest jobs for an actor to accomplish is to create a meaningful, real relationship which is not really happening in his life. John, we getting lights on stage? It's like magic, isn't it? In this first scene, two young people meet in an ice cream parlor. They really like each other. But as many of you know, it's easy to feel the feeling, but difficult to verbalize it. This scene is from a play called Our Town. It's about young people, all people, growing up in a New England town in Grover's Corners. It takes place in the early 20th century. Here they are, Adam Sanford and Alma Carrion in Thornton Wilder's Our Town.
Strawberry ice cream sodas are so expensive.
No, don't you think of that, Emily. We're celebrating our election. And then you know what else I'm celebrating?
No?
I'm celebrating because I've got a friend who tells me all the things that ought to be told me.
George, please don't think of that. I don't know why you said it. It's not true. It's just sometimes maybe...
No, Emily, you stick to it. I'm glad you spoke to me that way. But you'll see, I'm going to change so quick, you better get changing. And Emily, I want to ask you a favor.
What?
Emily, if I do go into State Agricultural College next year, would you write me a letter once in a while?
You know, it seems that being away for 3 years, you might get out of touch with things. I don't know, maybe letters from Grover's Corners wouldn't be so interesting after a while. Grover's Corners isn't a very important place when you think of all of New Hampshire. But I think it's a very nice town.
The day wouldn't come and I wouldn't want to know anything about our town. I know that's true. Emily, I just want you to know
I
that...
promise I'll make my letters more interesting.
You know, Emily, whenever I meet a farmer, I ask him if he thinks it's important to go to agricultural college to be a good farmer.
Why, George?
Yeah, and some of them say it's even a waste of time. You can learn all that stuff in the pamphlets that the government sends out. And Uncle Luke's getting old. He's about ready for me to start taking over the farm tomorrow. If I could.
My.
And like you say, being gone all that time, meeting all those new people, gosh, if anything like that can happen, I don't want to go. New people probably aren't anywhere noble. I'll bet they almost never are. Emily, you're as good a friend as I've got. I don't need to go to other towns and meet other people.
But George, maybe it's very important for you to learn all about cattle judging and soils and all those things. Of course, I wouldn't know.
Emily, I'm going to make up my mind right now. I won't go. I'll tell Pa about it tonight.
George, you have a whole year away. You don't have to decide right now.
Emily, I'm glad you told me about that flaw in my character. What you said was right, but there was one thing wrong with it. That's when you said that I wasn't noticing people. And like you, for instance. And you said that you were watching me when I did everything. Well, I was doing almost the same thing to you almost all the time. Why, sure, I always thought of you as one. I always thought about it. Whenever you were at a game, I always knew where you were and who you were with. And for 3 days, I tried to walk home with you, but something always got in the way. Like yesterday, I waited over by the wall for you, and you walked home with Mrs. Corcoran.
George Webb's awful funny. How could I have known that? I mean, all this time I thought that maybe...
Emily, I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to go to agricultural college. I think that if you found someone that you're very fond of, someone's fond of you, well, fond of your character, well, I think that's just as important as college is, even more so. That's what I think.
I think it's awfully important too.
Emily?
Yes, George?
Emily, if I do make a big change, and I do improve, well, would you be... Well, could you be...
I am now. Always am.
So I guess this is a pretty important conversation we've been having, huh? Wait a minute, I'll walk you home.
Not all relationships go as smoothly as that, as I'm sure most of you know. So we've decided to put in a rocky one as well. This relationship is between two young married people who have just spent four nights of honeymoon at the Plaza Hotel. And then it moved into a cold water 5-floor walk-up in Greenwich Village. Obviously, the relationship is not as romantic as it used to be. In this scene, the couple has just gone out, taken the young girl's mother out for a date. The date was disastrous. Here we have a very stuffy, proper, waspy lawyer and a very flighty, fun-loving young girl who wouldn't think twice about taking off her shoes and walking through Central Park without any shoes on, in the snow. In fact, that's the name of the play. So here is Alessandro Bavoso and Melanie Vesey in Barefoot in the Park.
Your own mother? What? Do you have any idea how she felt just now? Do you know what kind of night this was for her?
Not like that. It is over.
You didn't see her sitting there 2 minutes ago. You were upstairs with the Hungarian Duncan Hines. Well, she was miserable.
She didn't say a thing to me.
Of course not. She's too good of a sport. She wants the whole cockeyed hoe. Boy, oh boy, dragging a woman like that all the way out in the middle of the harbor for a bowl of sheep dip?
It was Greek bean soup. At least she tasted it. She didn't take her knife and stab at it. Throw cute little epigrams like, ho, 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 well, I think there's someone in there.
Oh, that's right. At least I was honest about it. You ate 2 bowls because you were showing off for Al Capone at the next table.
Oh, what are you so angry about?
I told you I'm the horrible mother.
Why? And where is she this very moment? Probably with the most attractive man she's ever met. And don't tell me that means the hell out of it. Hair curlers in the late show.
No, don't see how you can be so unconcerned about it.
Unconcerned? I'm concerned. Do you think I'm going to get 1 drink of sleep until that phone rings tomorrow morning?
watching a group do. Well, tonight, you watched, and I didn't.
Yeah? Well, it's harder to watch what you were doing than for you to do what I was watching.
You can't even relax for 1 night. You can't even let your hair down for 1 minute. Oh, sometimes you're
What? A stuffed shirt?
I didn't say that.
That's what you were implying.
No, that's what you're anticipating. I didn't say stuffed shirt. But you are extremely proper and dignified.
I'm proper and dignified? When? When was I proper and dignified?
All right. The other night at Delfino's, you were drunk, right?
Right, I was stoned.
There you are. I didn't know until you told me the next morning. You were drunk. You sat there, looking unhappy, and watched your coat.
I was watching my coat because I saw someone else watching my coat. Look, Corey, if you want, I'll get drunk for you sometime. I'll show you what's love. I'll make your hair stand on end.
It isn't necessary.
Do you know at P.J. Clark's last New Year's Eve, I punched an old woman? Don't you tell me about drugs.
All right.
So when else? When else was I proper and dignified?
Always. You always look right, you always dress right, you always say the right thing. You're very close to being perfect.
Well, that's a rotten thing to say.
When we were married, I was sure you slept with a tie.
No, just very formal sleeps.
You can't even walk into a candy store and ask for a Tootsie Roll. You've got to walk up to the counter, point at it, and say, I'll have that thing in a brown and white wrapper.
That's ridiculous.
And you're not. That's just the trouble. Like last Thursday, you wouldn't walk barefoot in Washington Square Park. Why not?
Very simple answer. It was 17 degrees.
Exactly. That's a very sensible and very logical answer. But it isn't any fun.
No, maybe you're right. Maybe I am a little too proper and dignified. Maybe you would have been happier with someone a little more colorful and flamboyant, like people here.
And a lot more laughs than a stuffed shirt.
Oh, I thought you said I wasn't.
Well, now you are.
I'm not going to listen to this. I'm not going to listen. I have got a case of court in the morning.
Where are you going?
To bed.
Now, how can you sleep now?
I'm going to close my eyes and count conditions. Good night.
Oh, how can you go to bed now? We're having a fight.
You have the fight. When you're done, turn out the lights.
Oh, that makes me insane. You can't even control your emotions.
We'll be back with more scenes and more music after a 20-minute intermission in which we want you to go out and enjoy the artwork alive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the second part of our program, we would like to announce the winners of this evening's raffles that you brought outside. I only have the teenage winners. The adult winners will be announced at the end of the concert. First, let me start last. No, I'll do first. No, last prize. The winner of, this is like sixth prize, I think. The winner of 2 record albums from Tower Records is the Tiki Montano. I think her mother picked that one. Wait till all the winners are announced before applauding. Again, 2 record albums.
I didn't put in a record. I didn't buy one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All winners should claim their prizes out in the lobby afterwards. The winners of the adult prizes, free massages and given by me personally will be as long as you're laughing, it provides a perfect intro into the next 2 scenes you're about to see. One of the hardest things for an actor to do is to make an audience laugh. Because comedy in most cases, is based on insane, tragic situations that if we were involved in them, we would not be laughing. It's the job of the actor to take these very serious situations and turn them into insane, funny moments. In order to do that, an actor needs to be extremely brave. He needs to be a real fool. And we have some real fools in the second act. They also need to be lucky enough to have as brilliant a comic writer as is Neil Simon. We're going to show you two scenes, two comic scenes. The first is from the female version of The Odd Couple. In it, two divorced ladies are trying to make it on their own. It's the night of their first real date since they started living together. They have two hot Latinos coming down for dinner. Well, they do. Olive, who is Oscar, for those of you who know the show or the TV program, Olive, who is Oscar, is an hour and 20 minutes late, as usual. Florence, who is Felix, has been preparing this gorgeous dinner for this important date. So without further ado, we take you to the frazzled, crazed world of the female odd couple. Laurie Sandman, Laura Penn in The Odd Couple.
fried capon. Money and buy.
Can't you keep it moist for us?
Understand? It dries up. Food can't be cooked forever. It turns into fossils. Cold capon? Cold capon? For a sit-down dinner? Do you think I am some kind of a barbarian?
It's just a suggestion, honey.
About 4 Big Macs and some milkshakes. Do you think I went to Elizabeth Arden's today for a leg wax so that I could serve cold capon?
You asked my advice, I'm giving it to you.
Why don't we have a bag of Halloween candy and let them grab what they want?
Lars, get a hold of yourself!
Go on. Go out and shop and clean and make floral arrangements and stamp little Spanish designs on the butter pan. I'm slaving in a hot kitchen all day, and you're sitting in an air-conditioned office giving out baseball scores.
Baseball scores? I'm responsible for getting important news out of Chicago. Did you know there was a major revolution today in Baggy? A major revolution.
Where the hell is Baggy?
You asked the question.
Since when?
Since Thursday.
No kidding! Well, I have a capon that's older than Baggy!
Oh, challenge of cook. You could have been at the COSA watching flamenco dances instead of your lousy tortellino.
Well, they're here. Our dinner. Oh, get a chainsaw and cut the wings off!
If you think women have trouble living together, try 2 bachelors. Our next scene is from the male version of The Odd Couple. Some of you may have seen some of that on TV. This time, the slob is Oscar, and the neat one is Felix. We've chosen the scene right after this disastrous date that follows the scene you just saw. The date is obviously a mess. Oscar does not get what he was looking for that evening. What are you laughing at? Felix ends up with the girls upstairs crying his eyes out. Oscar has decided, that's it. I'm throwing him out of the house. I've had it with him. Ladies and gentlemen, again, crazy comedy. A very serious situation. 2 actors who must turn it into insane comedy. Here's Galen Fries and John Bornstein. In the male Odd Couple.
I see. No, I can talk to you. Fine. Two can play at that game. If you're not going to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to you. I can act childish too, you know. I can go on without talking just as long as you can.
Why the hell don't you shut up?
You're talking to me.
You had your chance to talk last night. I begged you to come upstairs with me. Now I want to hear another word from that champagne head of yours as long as you live. That's a warning.
I stand warned over and out.
There's the key to the back door. Stick to your room in the hall, and you won't get hurt.
I don't think I gathered the entire meaning of that remark.
Then I'll explain it. Stay out of my way!
I think you're serious. I think you're serious. Are you serious?
Everything in this apartment is mine. The only thing here that's yours is you. Now just stay in your room and speak very soft.
Yeah, you are serious. Well, let me remind you that I pay half the rent, and I'll go in any room I want.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna walk around your bedroom.
Stay out of there!
Don't tell me where to go. I pay $100 a month, and I'll go in any room I want.
That is off season. Starting today, the rate's $12 a day.
Okay. Fine. And, well, there you go. $12. I am paid up for today. Now I'm gonna walk around your bedroom.
Stay out of there! Stay out of my room!
So, just watch for
You want to live here. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see you. And I don't want to smell your cooking. Now get this spaghetti off my poker table. What the hell is so funny? That's not spaghetti, it's linguine. Linguine, huh? Mm-hmm. Smells so nice. Now it's garbage. You're crazy! I'm a right nut, you're crazy! I'm crazy. Funny coming from a fruitcake like you!
I'm not cleaning it up.
Is that a promise?
Did you hear what I said? I'm not cleaning it up. It's your mess. Look at it hanging on the wall like that. Oh, you just let it lie there, wouldn't you? It still turns all hard and brown. It's disgusting. I'm cleaning it up.
What do you want? Felix, you want to live here tonight? You gotta lock me up and lock all your windows and doors.
Oh, Oscar. I'd like to know what happened. What happened? Oh. That's right. Something must have caused you up to keep like this. What is it? Something I said? Something I did?
You said something you did is you.
Well, I see that's plain enough.
I can explain it, but I don't want to hurt you.
What is it, huh? The cooking, the cleaning, the crying?
Exactly what it is. It's the cooking, it's the cleaning, it's the crying, it's the talking in your sleep, it's the moose calls you make at 3 o'clock in the morning to clear your ears. I can't take it anymore, Felix. I'm cracking up. Everything that you do irritates me. And when you're not here, the things I know that you're going to do when you get home irritate me. Leave little notes on my pillow. I told you 100 times. Don't leave little notes on my pillow. The other day you wrote one. Roll out of cornflakes. F you. It took me 3 hours to figure out that F you and Felix under. That's brilliant. I haven't even put the brush on the canvas. I've got I'm talking about the 2 lamb chops upstairs. I am all set. English baby for dessert, and I wind up drinking tea all night talking about your life story.
Oh, so that's what it is, huh? You think I ruined your evening, huh?
After the mood you put it in, I'm surprised I didn't go take a train to Rockaway and go back to England.
Don't blame me. I warned you not to make that date in the first place.
Don't point that train at me. All right, Oscar, get off my back. Get off, off, off. What's that, Felix? Display of temper? Haven't seen you that angry since the day I dropped my cigar in your pancake batter.
Oscar, you're asking to hear something I really don't want to say. But if I say it, I think you'd better hear it.
If you have anything on your chest besides your chest, you better get it off.
Okay. I warned you. Oscar, you're a wonderful guy. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where I would have been. You took me here, you gave me a place to live and something to live for. I'll never forgive you for this. You're tops me.
I've been just pulled off. I think I may have missed it.
It's coming now. You're also the biggest slob in the world.
I see.
And totally unreliable.
Is that it?
Irresponsible.
Are you finished?
And completely undependable.
No, you're not.
Ah, that's it. I'm finished. Now that you've been told off, how do you like that?
It's beautiful. Because I'm going to tell you all. 6 months, Felix, I lived in this apartment. I was all alone in 8 rooms. I was disgusted. I was dejected. I was despondent. And then you moved in. My closest and dearest friend. And after 3 weeks of close personal contact, I'm about to have a nervous breakdown! Do me a favor, Felix. Move into the kitchen. Live with your pots, your pans, your ladle, and your meat thermometer. If you want to come out, ring a bell, or run into my bedroom. I'm asking you nicely, Felix. As a friend, stay out of my way.
Walk on the papers when the floors are wet.
Ah!
It is my great pleasure again, and I'm sure it will be yours as well, to turn the program over to Mrs. Steward and the chorus.
I like to say, this is the first time in the 3 years that my mother has come to see me perform here. Tonight, I dedicate this song to her. I love you, Mama.
The hardest form of comedy is the comedy you're about to see now. It's called farce. In it, not only does the actor have to take a serious situation and make it funny, but he must be absolutely outlandishly foolish, crazy, brave. In this next scene, adapted from Mel Brooks's The Producers, Max Bialystock, a down-on-his-luck producer, needs money badly. Leo Bloom, the state and conservative accountant, is here to doctor his books, or check his books. Will the underhanded producer seduce the young conservative accountant? Well, wait and see. As we present Alessandra Bavoso and Galen Fries in the wild and wacky, insane farce, Mel Brooks's The Producers.
Yeah.
Go, you have 58 seconds.
Oh, well, sir, it seems that when I glanced at this column...
28 seconds left. Hurry, hurry.
Oh, when I looked at this column...
You have 38 seconds left. You're wasting up your time.
Yeah, I looked at this column here...
28 seconds. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
I cannot function under these conditions. You're making me extremely nervous.
What is that? Is that a handkerchief?
Oh, it's nothing, nothing.
Well, it's nothing. Why can't I see it?
I'm sorry. I just don't like people touching my blue blanket. It's nothing really, it's just a minor compulsion I have. I can deal with it if I want to, it's just I've had it since I was a baby and I find it very comforting.
They come here. They all come here. How do they find me?
Bialystock.
Yes, Prince Mishki. What is it?
It's hardly a time for that. I've discovered a serious error here. It counts from your last play.
Wait, what?
Right here. According to the back list, you raised $60,000 to produce your last play. Well, you only spent $58,000. $2,000 only counted.
So? It's only $2,000. Blue, do me a favor. Move a few decimal places around. You can do it. You're an accountant. The word count is a part of your title. That's cheating. That's not cheating. It's shelling. Blue, look at me. Look at me. Blue, I'm going under. I'm being sunk by a society that demands success when art offers failure. Other men sail through life, and Bialystock has struck a reef. I'm begging out to you. Please don't send me to jail. Wait, I'll do it. Oh, thank you, Blue. I knew it could con you.
Not so what?
Nothing. Do it.
Well, $2,000 isn't much. I'm sure I can hide it somewhere.
Oh, yeah, you can do it, Blue. We can just buy it.
Oh, let's see here. This is amazing. This is very amazing. But under the right circumstances, the producer can make more money with a flop than he can with a hit. Yes, it's quite possible. If he was certain that the show would fail, he could make a fortune.
Yes!
Yes, what?
What you were saying, keep talking.
Oh, what was I saying?
You were saying that under the right circumstances, the producer would make more money with a flop than he could with a hit.
Yes, it's quite possible.
You keep saying that, but you don't tell me how. How could a producer make more money with a flop than he could with a hit?
Well, it's simply a matter of creative account. Let's assume, just for a minute, that you are a dishonest man.
Assume away!
Well, all you really need to do is raise more money than you really need.
What do you mean?
Well, you've done it yourself, but only on a very small scale.
What did I do?
You raised more money than you needed to produce your last play.
And what did it get me? I'm wearing a cardboard belt.
You didn't go all the way. If you were really a bold criminal, you could have raised $1 billion.
But the plane that cost $60,000 to produce.
Exactly. How long did it run?
One night.
You see what I'm saying? You see, you could have raised $1 million, put on a $60,000 flop, and kept the rest of the money.
And what if the play was a hit?
Well, then you go to jail. If the play is a hit, you have to pay off back. With so many backers, there'd be never enough money to go around. Get it?
So, in order for the scheme to work, we have to find a surefire flop.
What scheme?
What scheme? Why, your scheme, you funny little genius.
Oh, no, I didn't mean any scheme, Mr. Bialystock. I just posed a little thought.
It's a counting theory.
Bloom! Worlds are turned on such thoughts. Bloom, look at it, Bloom. Can you see it? Step 1, we find the worst plane in the world, a short firefly. Step 2, we raise $1 million. There's a lot of little old ladies in this world. Step 3, we make a phony list of packets. One for the government, one for us. You can do it, Bloom, you're a wizard. Step 4, we open on Broadway. And before you can say step 5, we close on Broadway. Step 6, we take our $1 million and fly to Rio de Janeiro. No, Bloom, you don't understand. This is fate. This is destiny. 5 years ago, I copied your books. That serves the ultimate extent of my criminal life. What? Oh! I want that money! My God, my keys. Oh, you miserable wretched little caterpillar. Don't you ever want to spread your wings and flap your way to glory? You're gonna jump on me! What? You're gonna jump on me like Nero jumped on Poppea! Who? Poppea! She was his wife and she was unfaithful to him, so he got mad and jumped on her up and down and up and down. Don't jump on me! I'm not gonna jump on you! What's wrong? I'm hysterical! I'm hysterical! I'm having hysterics! I'm wet! I'm wet! Hysterical and I'm wet! I'm in pain! I'm what? And I'm still hysterical! Well, what do you want me to do? You're getting me hysterical! Frighten me! Oh, how's this?
I think that's better. Let me check. Yeah, I'm coming out. Hey. That really helped me think of smiling.
Well, you know what they say, Bloom. The smile in the world smiles with you. This man belongs in a straitjacket.
They say... They say that acting is a dog's life. And nowhere is that clearer than our last piece. Actors have an art. They must make the audience believe that what they are doing is true, is real. No matter how crazy it is, you must believe that what they are saying, they are actually saying. What they are doing, they're actually doing. But you may have, but you may have a little trouble with this one. As we meet the slayer of the infamous Red Baron, ladies and gentlemen, Phil Cole.
The infamous Red Baron. I must bring him down. Suddenly, anti-aircraft fire. Archie, call it. First, we gotta leave my plane. Ah, Mr. Red Baron, he spotted me. Actually, tough flying aces don't say damn in I was just... Jack is full! It's bad enough I have to fight the Red Baron, but in weather like this! Come on, Red Baron, you can't hide forever! Come on out! Ah, the sun has broken through! I can see the woods of Montesec below. I've got you! You can't escape from me now! Ah! He's diving out of the one thought continues to throb his brain. Someday! Someday I'll get you, Red Baron!
Let's hear it for actors one more time. Jonathan Bornstein. So far, we've really, I think, it's been a wonderful night. And we aren't finished yet. We have a few things, some real important things that to close the show with. We have several instrumental solos. Mr. Braverman, you backstage? God. No. Can you introduce the first solo, of course? Is the first solo ready?
Was 9
Is there a secret lead around? Where is she? Come on.
What?
Secret, are you doing the big boy thing? What are you doing?
One of their
Oh, Abigail. This is Abigail. There's no secret to this girl's name. Abigail, you want to come to the center for us? Do we have a live mic?
Go, Abby. My sister. Go, Abby.
Ladies and gentlemen. Abigail Kaiman. I got one thing right anyway. Abigail Kaiman on the banduria. That's right. Playing the theme from Love Story. Abigail. That was Abigail Timon. Yes. And the Venturia. I can't. We have Mr. Steward, do you have that microphone? Should we get that live? No. Not sitting in Ladies and gentlemen, our next solo instrumentalist is a classical flamenco guitarist who I am really pleased to present, and his name is Edward Sy. Edward Sy. Say it.
Okay, this is called Move for a Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, our stage crew, if you don't get to see. We'll thank them all later, but I must tell you that all the stuff that's happening.